Hi, I'm J.D. Walters. This is my wife, Cindy. We go to the Ranch House Cowboy Church in Maypearl, Texas. You're watching Country Church TV. We'd like to thank Mike Culpepper for letting us come down here to Pepper's Place to kind of talk a little bit about our ministry. And out there at Ranch House, I serve as lay pastor. I also serve in the band. I play guitar and sing. I also help with the baptisms by getting the water ready and make sure it's good and warm. So if you're ever coming out to be baptized, give me a holler and I'll make sure the water's good and warm for you. And this is my wife, Cindy.
Hi, I do the sound at the ranch house, and I make sure the guys can be heard. I also do the recording of every service. I make sure that they can be given to all of our Sunday school teachers as they're in classes with our little ones. I also do photography of our church, of all the baptisms and all the events in the arena with our youth or anything else or special that's going on at our church. I always try to make plenty of pictures to make a history of the church, which is always important to our church.
I'd like to do a song for you today. It's called Duct Tape and Baling Wire. I wrote the song about 6 or 7 years ago over at the Cowboy Church of Ellis County while we were going there. And Brother Gary Morgan gave me the inspiration for this song with one of his sermons about taking shortcuts. And this song is about the shortcut that Christ gave us to get to heaven. I don't need no duct tape, don't need no baling wire. With 3 old rusty nails, Jesus saved me from that fire. I stumbling in the dark, now I'm a-walking in the light. With just 3 rusty nails, Jesus did the job right. You can't go fishing with a rifle or bear hunting with a switch. 'Cause if you do, you're liable to wind up in a fix. My daddy told me, son, the Lord ain't nobody's fool. When Jesus did the job, he used the right tool. I don't need no duct tape, don't need no baling wire. With 3 old rusty nails, Jesus saved me from that fire. I stumbling in the dark, now I'm a-walking in the light. With just 3 rusty nails, Jesus did the job right. When God looked down from heaven, his home up in the sky, the shape the world was in, well, it almost made him cry. He said, I'll send my son, I know that he won't fail. He'll clean up everybody's sins with 3 old rusty nails. I don't need no duct tape, don't need no baling wire. With 3 old rusty nails, Jesus will save us from that fire. Don't be stumbling in the dark, come walk out in the light. With just 3 rusty nails, Jesus did the job right. With just 3 rusty nails, Jesus did the job right. I'd like to do y'all a song now. It's called Jesus Did It on His Own. It's a rewrite from Charlie Daniels' Long-Haired Country Boy. We did it several years ago. We've been rewriting a lot of the old country songs, turning them into gospel songs, and this is probably the first one I ever did. And we hope y'all like it. People said I was no good and crazy as a loon. I used to get stoned in the morning, I got drunk in the afternoon. Then one day I asked the Lord to come into my heart. Now no matter how bad things get, I know he'll never part. But you don't have to do nothing. Jesus did it on his own. It was on the hill of Calvary that he promised to take his children home. When I accepted Jesus, he forgave me of my past. When I get to glory, He won't even ask about the sins I committed or the wrongs that I've done. He'll just say, now enter in and be a joint heir with the Son. But you don't have to do nothing. Jesus did it on his own. It was on the hill called Calvary that he promised to take his children home. You may be a rich man, or you may be poor. You may wonder what the future holds, or what may be in store. Friend, now let me tell you, you can bet that this is no lie. If you don't know Jesus Christ, there'll be trouble when you die. But you don't have to do nothing. Jesus did it on his own. And it was on the hill called Calvary